I'm just trying to reach Courtney to find out if she has started the Facebook stream.
She is starting it in 30 seconds.
No, it's already, we're up.
We're eagerly waiting. Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
All right. Hey, I'm up on the live.
All right. Hey, everyone. So in about, less than 10 minutes, you're going to implode 1, 2, 3. 2 stacks and a water tower.
I think she's on right,
I'm
now.
on right now.
She's on right now. The what? Okay.
From where?
To get them actually pulling the trigger.
Oh.
No worries.
That's fine, yeah.
Thanks for checking though.
All right, so we're looking at a water tower and 2 stacks that were built in the 1930s, and APS is going to implode them in just under 10 minutes. It's scheduled to happen right at 7, might happen at 7:01, so stick with us. We're going to be live on Facebook throughout that. So I'm going to give you a little bit of history, and also just so you guys can see here, look at this. This is the new power plant, but this is also built about 60, 70 years ago. But just look at the difference there. And we're told that this new one has 560 times, sends out 560 times the energy that this one did. 98% more efficient. So this has been kind of a staple in the community. I know a lot of us have seen these towers up in the skyline for years and years, up to 80 years. So some people are kind of sad to see this go. Others don't really care either way. And so they're using explosives. I could tell you the name in just a second. Nitroglycerite or something similar to that. We're not 100% sure at the moment, but they have it down there already. You can see, I'm going to zoom in here. So that darker area that's wrapped around the tower, that's what's going to cause the implosion.
Yeah, and if you look, there's some black spots on the water tower, about 8-10 feet up. Those will be explosives on the water tower.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So then these little black dots that we're looking at, right there, those are explosives that are on the tower, the water tower, that are going to have it crumble down in a matter of seconds, really. And they're going to be crumbling, let me zoom back out. They're going to go one at a time, but just seconds apart. So if you hear a loud boom, we're over here off 45th Avenue and Baseline. Hopefully I don't jump too much. So we have a little bit of time, guys, so stick with us. It's going to happen in about 5 minutes. So we're standing on a lift right now. It's called a man lift, about 15 feet up in the air. Can you talk a little bit more on Facebook? Because sure, you won't be on it. Yeah. It's your voice about the explosives, like what you're using.
Yeah, so we're going to be looking at 75 to 100 pounds of nitroglycerin dynamite, just your run-of-the-mill dynamite, and we're going to be loading them onto the bottom of the stacks. The way these fall is kind of like how the Titanic falls. It crumbles at the bottom and it falls right in place, just like it's on a lever.
Wow. So it's going to happen really quickly.
It's going to happen really quickly. They'll all fall within about a second of each other.
How loud do you think it'll be?
I don't think it'll be that loud. What we anticipate is about 80 decibels, which is honestly not that much louder than the human voice. The farthest tower is actually going to fall into the basement of the former building. So you'll see it far a little bit farther.
Okay. So the first one to go is the tall one?
That's right. The first one to go is the 200-footer right in front of us. And then the next one to go will be the water tower. And then last is the 135-foot stack at the end.
Wow, all right. We have a lot of people excited to see. So is this kind of an exciting day for you guys, or is it sad for some old employees who have seen this for years and years?
Exciting day. We always love to talk about the future, but you know, I think we have some employees here, some retirees who used to work at this plant. They worked here 40 years ago when this was still the top of the line equipment and we served most of the valley. So it's always sad to see that, but you know, I think it's exciting because it means that we have more possibilities here.
Awesome. And then this new one over here. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. So this was built in 2003. This is our newest plant. And has the capability to put out about 560% more energy than the plant did in the 1930s, which is enough to power about 250,000 homes. So if you think about it, what the plant used to do in the 1930s was about 18 megawatts. That over there that you're looking at does about 1,000 megawatts.
Jeez. So a huge difference.
Huge difference. Much more environmentally friendly as well.
Okay. So it's just time for these ones to go. That's all there is to it. Yeah. All right, guys. Sorry if it's shaky. I'm bracing my arm, doing all I can. So, yeah, we're off 43rd Ave and Baseline. Switching hands. Sorry for the movement. Okay, so how many minutes out are we?
So they're probably doing some final looks right now. We were originally set to go to 7, probably a couple minutes after 7.
Okay, perfect. So we'll have a 5-minute countdown and then a 1-minute countdown. We have 1,000 people watching, waiting, ready.
All right. You love it. We're excited.
So you can see they're spraying the area to keep the dust down as well. So this big bad boy right here, this will be the first to go. And then about a second later, the water tower. And then a second later, this other stack. 80 years old. Watching all the way from Ireland. Hi, Wayne. Thanks. Well, guys, we are a little shaky because we're also standing up on this man lift here. So we're also up in the air. It's shaky. I'm shaky. Maybe I'm a little nervous, you know? Maybe that's why I'm shaking. Okay, so it's 7 a.m. now. We are about 5 minutes out still. We have still not gotten the 5-minute countdown. So stick with us. It's going to happen. We're just a little behind schedule. Hi, Stephen, Austin, Texas. Thanks for joining us. Tucson. We have Ireland watching. This is great. A lot of viewers from all over the world, sounds like. Oklahoma. And guys, I think I'm getting your comments on a delay, so I apologize for that. 4 a.m. here in Hawaii. Wow, all right. Drop it like it's hot. Dave, we're about to. Just a couple minutes out. All right, Anna, we'll call you when we're ready. So this was the original Phoenix power plant back when this was built 80 years ago. And now this new one is considered the West Phoenix power plant. You can see the difference. Shout out to Reno, Nevada, Spain, Ireland. Wow. A lot of curiosity in this. So these were part of the old oil-fired steam units. And again, it used to be one of the valley's largest energy producers, creating about 150 megawatts of energy. Okay, guys, we have 5 minutes at least, so stick with us. They're working as fast as they can. Want to make sure this is done correctly and safely. Can you talk about the explosive?
Yeah.
Because we have so many new people. Okay, so introduce yourself.
So my name's Annie DeGraw. I'm a spokesperson with APS. What you're looking at now is going to be taken down with about 75 to 100 pounds of explosives. And what you're looking at is about 90 years old. This used to be an administrative building. Behind it, you'll see big piles of rubble. That building was built in 1930. What's great is when we took that building down, we found books about people's marriages and deaths through World War II and through Vietnam. It was looking like a history of Americana. It was amazing. So what you're seeing today is really a piece of history going down.
Wow, that's really interesting.
It's awesome.
And it'll happen very quickly.
Very quickly. It'll all happen within a second of each other. That dynamite takes it down fast.
All right.
And it looks like we have folks clearing out the scene now, so hopefully we'll be getting our 5-minute warning here shortly.
Okay, thank you, Annie. So we're about 5 minutes out, guys. What? Do you want me to pull you up on this? Do you want me to pull up on this? Say hi.
You're so right. No.
Dean, don't go bored.
The water's going off.
Okay, so we definitely didn't want to miss it, so I started it early. We're a little behind schedule, but it should happen within the next 5 minutes or so. So just stick with us. Looks like the crews are wrapping up over there. I don't see any more water being sprayed, so it should happen pretty quickly here. And then once it actually does happen, the first one will be this one right here, the biggest one, will be the first to go, and then the water tower, and then this little guy over here, and they're going to happen about a second apart from each other. I'll let you know how loud it is because we're pretty close to it. So we're what, 1,000 feet away?
Just about.
Okay, so we're as close as you can get, right? I mean,
That's
there's
right.
no public viewing or anything.
That's right. We're the closest anybody's going to be to this
Okay, so yeah, we're pretty close to it, guys. So I'll let you know if I feel anything or just, how loud it really is. So we're off 45th Avenue and Baseline. What?
Hold on. Can you hear me? You're not gonna high low though. You put that light. I'm sorry.
Third Ave and Van Buren is where we are. I know, so we're gonna get a 5-minute countdown and then a 1-minute countdown. We have not yet gotten the 5 minutes. Just be patient, wait for it, it will happen. They're just making sure that everything is done correctly. This is a big project they've been working on for about 9 months now, so you definitely want to take all the precautionary steps that they need to, but I can tell you the crews out here are now gone and the water that was being sprayed is now turned off. So I do think we're getting closer, guys. Just stick with us. We're probably, I don't know, 7-8 minutes away at this point, but that's just an estimate. I'm not in charge of it. So this is as close as anybody can get. We're about 1,000 feet away. I'm going to slowly pan to show you. We have media here, so I'm standing on this on the other side. So if it's a little shaky, I apologize. We're a little wobbly up here. And then we have some APS people, some old employees. And that's about it. And all of you guys. So yeah, we have long sleeves on and pants and shoes. We are fully prepared. These are 80 years old. So a lot of us have seen, I don't know about you guys, maybe you guys can talk about this within the chat here, but we've seen these towers in the skyline for years and years. I know I can see them from where I live, so it's definitely going to be different to not see them anymore. And this is the new power plant. And when I say new, it's newer than the one that they're imploding, but this also has been here since the 70s. But has a lot more energy coming out of it than this one did. Losing signal when I move. Paul.
We got jokes this morning.
Yeah, we got some jokes. Yeah, if you guys don't want to wait, I apologize. It is taking longer than we were told, but it is going to be happening this morning. Water is back up being sprayed, keeping the dust down. Yeah, I mean, you can always come back to this. This is live right now, but this will remain on our Facebook page. So if you don't have time to wait, it will still be up on my Facebook page, which is Courtney Griffin FOX 10, or Fox 10's Facebook page. It will remain there, it just won't be live. So right now we're currently live, waiting with you guys to see the implosion here. Have not gotten the 5-minute warning, so it's going to be longer than 5 minutes at this point. And I'm told that I lose signal when I pan around, so I'm just going to stay on this picture right here. Yeah, they're spraying again, keeping the dust down, getting ready. For those of you that just joined, I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see those black dots on the water tower. You see right there? Those are explosives. All right, Eugene, you get a waffle for me at Denny's. Enjoy that. Water tower does not have any water in it, for the person asking. So you guys are all up nice and early on a Saturday. Hope your Saturday is going well so far. Thanks for joining us. We're waiting with you out here. So it was scheduled to happen at 7. It is now 7:11. We're told we're going to get a 5-minute warning and then a 1-minute countdown. So as soon as we get that, I will let you guys know, of course. So this is off 43rd Avenue in Van Buren. Near Buckeye, yeah, Van Buren, Buckeye, either one. We're in between Van Buren and Buckeye.
Sorry. No, you're fine.
It's getting a little toasty out. Sun's coming up. Well, it's been up, I guess. But it's getting hotter. It's getting a lot hotter. I know. Yeah. Oh, Kurt, okay, I'll keep my head down. That's some good advice. He says he forgot to take the lid off. do you know?
Well, they it's explosive on this kind of so it's gonna
It'll tip. Okay.
but that doesn't mean it can pop off.
Yeah.
What's that? Somebody on Facebook is saying
Watching in Milwaukee, sweet. We have people from all over the country and the world watching. So thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry there is a delay, but there is. We're waiting to get word on a 5-minute countdown, so at least 5 minutes out, probably a little bit longer at this point. Lynetta from Florida says hi. Watching in Korea. Where is he going?
Second is GoPro. He's got his GoPro up there.
Oh, wow. We've got a runner.
He's making sure his GoPro's working.
Making sure the GoPro is working. Watching in Scotland, Michigan, Brazil. News anchor jokes.
5 minutes.
5-minute countdown. Ready, guys? We are 5 minutes out. 74 degrees in Phoenix right now. All right, we got 5-minute countdown. 5 minutes. 5 minutes out. All right, so the biggest one is going to go first, and then we have the water tower that will go a second or so after, and then lastly that third little one over there. I'll let you know how loud it is because I'm pretty close to it. We're about 1,000 feet away, as close as anyone can get. So they're spraying the water, we see that, keeping the dust down. They have the explosives on history crumbling in front of us. 80 years old right here. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for watching. We are 5 minutes out, probably 4 minutes at this point. So stick with us.
Fall within an inch of where they fall. The guys who took these down, this demolition company that are contractors, are wonderful. They just took down the Riviera on the Las Vegas Strip a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that's interesting.
So these are the pros.
Okay, cool.
So now we're just a couple minutes away before the police have shut down 43rd Avenue. I can see their lights in the distance.
Okay.
And we are just waiting for that 1 minute countdown. 1 minute.
All right, 1 minute. I'm going to stay still so the signal stays good. 1 minute. They had to shut down 43rd Avenue. We're in between Van Buren and Buckeye. Kind of getting nervous over here.
Don't jump.
Ben, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm making sure my camera's going.
I hope I don't...
There we go.
Woo! Wow. And there it is, guys. That's what you're waiting for. Woo! Can't say I wasn't a little nervous. Yeah, we have car alarms going off now. Wow, that was super loud. All right. It's over. just how it was supposed to.
Now we got all our dust measures where we have our water up. We're taking that dust down as fast as we can. This is what we prepared for, and this is what we're prepped for.
Wow.
We knew there was going to be some dust. That's why we love the desert.
Yeah. What'd you think about that? Was
Oh
it as
man,
loud as
what
you
a
thought?
boom! That was a little bit loud.
Three of them. So they went like a second after each other. You really couldn't even tell.
That's why they like it. They like to do it at one time, so you get that one big boom, that big pop, and then there's nothing but dust.
Wow. Well, for those who didn't know that was going on this morning, I'm sure they're awake now in the area, but you guys don't have too many residential areas around here, do you?
No, closest resident is about a half mile away. Most of this is industrial, and they are all closed down, and they were prepped and ready for this.
Okay, awesome. Wow, okay, there it is. Wow. 80 years of history. So Vicki, we are off 43rd Avenue in Van Buren. They shut down Van Buren. Police did, so no traffic going through. Residential area not around here. But if anyone was around here and didn't know what was about to go down, woo! That was a shocker. That was a little frightening. What do you think, Ben?
It was, I was not ready for that.
Yeah, that kind of came down. We weren't really expecting it. I mean, we had the minute countdown, but I thought we still had like 10 seconds or so.
I gotta go interview.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. We're going to have a whole lot more on this tonight in our later editions of Fox 10. So you can see more of the backstory. And we're going to talk to some old employees who were actually here when those were booming years ago. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for waiting. You guys are awesome. We'll see you later.